Hey everybody, I saw Primus 2 nights ago at the State Theater in Portland. I just wanted to tell you about it. I got this rockin' shirt.
Fucking Primus monkey.
Smoking monkey, and there's this Primus in the tour date's on back, like most tour shirts. And, they open with Groundhog's Day. It's a great opener because it's slow, and then in the middle it gets kind of kick-ass. They did Duchess and the Proverbial Mind Spread. That was fun. It's a groovy tune, you know. They did American Life, which they do a lot. It was awesome. And they did Sergeant Baker, and I was covered in beer at this point because I've had like 4 beers spilled on me because I was in the pit, and people are retarded and bring beer in the pit. I fucking hate them. But it kicked ass. That was one of my favorite parts of the whole concert. Was screaming along. Yes sir, yes sir. You know. And so that was a lot of fun. Then they did the Pressmen from Suck on This. And that was cool. It was, yeah. They just started playing that on this tour apparently. That was great. Then they did Over the Falls. And then they did Mrs. Blayleen. He busted out Mrs. Blayleen. No, that was a lot of fun. And that was awesome. That was one of my favorite parts too. And then they did My Name Is Mud, which they do a lot. That was cool. And then they did Jerry Was a Race Car Driver to end the set. And as soon as this played, everyone was in the air, and it was nuts. It was crazy. It was probably my second favorite part of the whole concert right there. And they played fucking Jerry. And so, you know, then they had intermission. I went and got a couple beers, and they played Popeye cartoons. That's always fun. And so I was just standing on the balcony there, just watching Popeye for a while. So then the guy comes and goes, "You have to get to a seat. You can't just stand there during during when they're playing." And I was like, okay. So I just wandered downstairs, and I stood in the back during Green Naugahyde. You know, it seemed like sitting in the balcony or the back would be good because the front wasn't really high energy or anything, so it didn't really matter. So they did Prelude to a Crawl, Hennepin Crawler, Last Salmon Man. That was cool. He busted out the maple bass for that, I believe. Eternal Consumption Engine, Tragedies A Comin', that was fun. Eyes of the Squirrel, yeah. That was great stuff. Jilly's on Smack. Lee Van Cleef, in the middle of that, someone was crowd surfing, and they were trying to get on stage, and they were like kicking around and shit. So the douchebag gets on stage, and Les says, "Hey man, you just go away." And everyone was booing, and Les said, "Are you booing me or him?" They're all like, "Him." He's like, "Oh." Because, yeah, he was like thrashing around, kicking women in the face and shit, and we're just... So they stopped playing. But then they picked up Lee Van Cleef during Lur's solo. It was fucking awesome. But he messed it up a little bit, so they stopped again. And then they started again, because they're fucking gentlemen like that. So they kept going. They did more on TV, The Green Ranger. And Hohen Photo Man, Lur's guitar was really fucking loud. Like, it drowned out everything on the stage. It's still fun, but yeah. Did Extinction Burst and Salmon Men. And for the encore, they did Southbound Pachyderm, and that's a fun song, as you know, if you like Primus at all. And Winona, they did the Winona. They've been doing that a few times so far this tour, Winona. And yeah, it was a great concert. They were really tight. They really had their shit together, like always. And I would give it five race cars out of 5, man. It was just great. You should go if they're in your area, or if you can ever see them out. I don't know if I'll ever see Primus again, so covered in beer and sweat, I didn't give a shit, you know. So yeah, have a nice day.